New syllabus mathematics D1, chapter 1 prime number. Okay, in the previous lecture I just described or explained about the prime numbers, composite numbers and investigation, all things that is given in the first 3 pages. Now today I will start from the page 6. Practice now question 1 because in the last lecture just have done the question 2 and left the question 1 because that is a new method test for prime numbers. So today we will do test for the prime numbers. Now there we have the two numbers 537 and 59, prime numbers or composite numbers. Okay, now there are two numbers and now we solve out all the question and identify rather this or this number is a prime number or the composite number. And hope so if you watch the first video that is related to the first lecture, you have a clear concept about the prime and the composite numbers. Again, I just revised what are the prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers that have exactly the two factors, one and the second is itself. And what are the composite numbers? Composite numbers are those numbers which have more than two factors, 3, 4 and so on. And again, when very important, one of the most important point, 0 or 1 are neither the prime nor the composite numbers because 0 has infinite numbers of factors and 1 has only one factor. So these two numbers are not the prime as well as not the composite numbers. Now again, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, move towards question number 1. 537 and 59. So in this method, test for prime numbers, we have some steps that we need to follow in each and every question. First of all, look at the number and just do a comparison that this number will be divisible by the 2. So ये number 2 से divide होता है कि नहीं होता है, is very easy trick to check out the last number. If the last number is an odd number, so it is not divisible by the 2. अगर आपका लास्ट नंबर ऑड नंबर है यानी कि 7 2 के टेबल में नहीं आता, 2 का मल्टीपल नहीं है, दैट्स मीन 537 आपके पास ऑड नंबर है. सो 537 इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 2. If it is not divisible by 2, then move towards the next step. In this question, in which we test for the prime numbers, there are some steps that we need to follow. First, we step by step check with all the prime numbers. So the first for the 2, what is the condition for checking with the 2? That if the number is odd, then we'll move towards the next step. अगर ये नंबर लास्ट हमारे पास इवन होता तो हम यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन को एंड कर देते just given one statement that this is the composite number. So what is the next number? Just take the sum of this number. 5 plus 3 plus 7. So what is the sum of this? 15. Okay, by adding 5, 3, 7, what is the number? Just add all the terms of this number. If the product of this is, if the sum of this is divisible by 3, is divisible by 3, that means the number is composite number because it is not solved by the first prime number but it is divisible by the second prime number. Yes, it is divisible by 3, 15 is divisible by 3, so 537 is composite number. Good. Now what is the next question? Next term of this practice now 1. 59. Now what is the step? First of all, check by the 2. Now check 9. 9 is an odd number. It is not divisible by 2. So 59 is not divisible by 2. It is a prime number. Now check the second condition. After checking all the condition, we just given us the final statement rather it is a prime or composite number. Clearance of one step move us to the other step. Towards the other step. So 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. So it is 14 is divisible by 3. No, 14 is not divisible by 3. That means we can move towards the next step. So 59. The last digit of 59 is neither 0 nor 5। 59 का जो लास्ट डिजिट है ना तो 0 है ना तो 5 है। अगर 0 और 5 हो तो हमारे पास 5 के टेबल में डिविजिबल हो सकता है। जैसे आप 5 के टेबल अगर रिकॉल करें, 5 1 से 5, 5 2 से 10, सो वी हैव अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 5 10 15 20। सो if the last digit is not the 0 or 5, that means 59 is not divisible by 5. Now check 59. After performing these steps, these 3 basic steps, now you can check 59 with the help of calculator. Rather, 59 is divided by more prime numbers. Mostly we can check with the prime number, that is 9. Probably all the questions that we have in these books solve if there is a composite number, so it's solved till the 9. Or rather you can check with the 11 till 11. 59 divided by 7, 59 divided by 11 with the help of calculator. So 59 is not divided by any prime number. If it is not divided by any prime number, so that means 59 is a composite number. Actually, I didn't have calculator right now, so that's why I didn't perform all the things in front of you. So this is basically the steps that we need to follow for checking the prime numbers. Now on page 13, we have the exercise 1.8. Determine whether each of the following is a prime or a composite number. 87, this from part A to D. Same method will be applied for other points. We check all the terms one by one. Now again the same stuff will be followed. First of all, our first prime number is 2, then 3 and 5. We apply 3 steps for these 3 prime numbers, and rather for we just check with the help of calculator now. 87, again check out 7. 7 is an odd number, so 87, if last digit is odd, that means this number is not divided by any even number. So 87 is not divisible by 2. Okay, this is the first condition. अगर लास्ट डिजिट आपके पास odd है, that means 2 के टेबल में डिवाइड ही नहीं हो सकता. Now what is the next? Check for the 3. And what is the second step? In the second step, what is the term? We just add the numbers of that term. First आपने लास्ट डिजिट चेक करना है, even or not. Okay, if it is odd, then we move further. Then in the second step, we just sum up the terms. Okay, 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay, this 15 is divisible by 3. Yes, 3 5s are 50. So 15 is divisible by 3. So 87, 15 is divisible by 3. That means question is ended here, and 87 is a composite number. Okay, next term is 67. That is the part B of question 1. Okay, 67. Again, 7 is an odd number. So 67 is not divisible by 2. Now, what is the next step? 6 plus 7. And we will check with the help of 3 that the sum of these two numbers is divisible by 3 or not. So 6 plus 7, 12, 13 is 13. Is not divisible by 3. Then 67, just check out the last digit. The last digit of 67 is not 0 nor 5. That means it is not, 67 is not divisible by 5. Now with the help of calculator you can check 67. What is the next prime number after 5? After 5 is 7. Then we have 11. Then 30. Now we check out 67 divided by 7. Then okay, if it will be divided, then definitely will be composite number. But as you know, 67 is not divided by 3. 7, not 11, not 13. That means 67 is a prime number. Now what is the next numbers, that is the part C 73. I hope so you can do this part 73. So easy. Odd, that's not divisible by 2. Second condition. Okay, 73 not divisible by 2. 7 plus 3, and that is 10. Not divisible by 3. Okay, first 2, second 3. Now 73. Okay, last digit is not 5. 0 not 5. That's mean not divisible by 5. Now check 73 for the other numbers. So definitely 73 is not divisible by any prime number. That means it is a prime number. No, question 1, last part, that is the part D 91. 1 is odd number. So 91 not divisible by 2. Why I'm writing this step again and again? Because it's a process of testing method, and when your children is doing the practicing to learn some new method, so they need to write them again and again. As you know, practice make a man perfect. So now add the other number 9. At the terms of this number 9 plus 1, that is the 10. Again 10 is not divisible by 3. Now check out the 9 1. The last number is not 0 not 1. ना तो आपके पास 0 है और ना ही 5 है कि आपके पास 5 के नंबर पे डिवाइड हो जाए. सो दैट्स मीन कि आपके पास not divisible by 5 टेबल पे डिवाइड नहीं हो सकता. Now check out for the other numbers. Now what are the other numbers? After 5 is 7. Then you have a prime number. After 7 is 11. Now divide 91 by 7. So it is divisible by 7. Yes, it is completely divided by 7. So 91 is divisible by 7. So it is composite. No. Now the next question is, find the prime factorization of each of the following number, leaving your answer in index notation. So first of all, you guys need to know what is index notation. So if you consider your books, page 8, new syllabus mathematics, page 8, D1, index notation. What is the index? The power of something is called index. Suppose we have this term 5 raised to power 4. This 4 is called index. What does it mean? That's mean 4 times of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 5. So this can be written as 5 raised to power 4. Now taking the concept of index notation. So what is index notation? Suppose I just write down the term 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. How many 2's we have? 1, 2, 3. So can I write down this 2? And how many 2's we have? 3. 2 raised to power 3. That means this 3 is your index notation. It is not necessary that we can always write down this index notation with the numbers. We can also write with the alphabets too. A multiplied by A multiplied by A multiplied by A multiplied by A. How many A's we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write down A multiplied by 5. This doesn't mean A multiplied by 5. It is wrong. Okay. That means 5 of A's. A raised to power 5. So it again in this term 5 is your index notation. Suppose I just make stars. Okay, how many stars we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 stars. So this is the representation in the form of index notation. You can also write down as scientific notation. So how many stars we have? 4. we have 4 stars. This 4 is your index notation. We just describe or briefly describe, or you can say they write on this term in the form of index notation. Suppose we can take anything. Suppose if someone name is Ali and there is read as 5, or rather 5 is too much, 3 Ali's. So how can we write this? Ali raised to power 3. That means there are 3 times of Ali. So again, this 3 is your index notation, is your power, and Ali is the base. So after taking the concept of index notation, again we move towards the exercise 1A question 2. Okay, after doing the prime factorization of all this number, just leaving your answer, that means give your answer in the form of index notation. So first we will take the number that is part 1, that is 72. Okay, now just write down the factors of 72. Now how many factors does 72 have? It's simply we just take the LCM of 72. Easy method. Rather you think about, okay, up to 72 के कितने factors सकते हैं, just do the LCM and find out the factors of 72. Okay, it is a rule of LCM that we always take or divide with the smallest number. So start with the 2. Why? So I'm taking the 2 again. 72. Here's the last number is 2 is even number, so definitely it will be divisible by 2. 2 3 are 6. 1 is carry 12. 2 6 are 12. Now again 2. It will be divisible by 2. So 2 1s are 2. 2 8s are 16. 2 9s are 18. Then don't need to divide directly by the 9. Just take the smaller 10. It is divisible by 3. So 3 3s are 9 and 3 1s are 3. So write these factors. Firstly, we have 2 multiplied by 2. Then 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So it is mentioned in the question, leaving your answer in index notation. Okay, whatever basically these numbers, these are the factors of 72. Now leaving your answer in index notation. How many 2's you have? 1 2 3. You have 3 2's. Just keep in mind, don't need to write 3 2. It will be wrong. How many 2's you have? 1 2 3. So 2 will be your base and 3 is the index notation. 1 2 3. Now what is the next factor? Just place the multiply sign at the mid. Don't need to put the comma. Now we have 3. How many 3's we have? 1 2. So it is the answer of your question 72. Now the next term is 187. Just take the LCM of 187. 11 1s are 11. 7 carry 11 7s are 77. Now again 17 is a prime number, so 17 1s are 17. So how many factors we have? 1 multiplied by 7. There is 1 11 1 7, so it is also our answer. Don't need to write it again in the index notation. This is the power 1 and 1. So 1 is your index power. Now we have 3 power C 3 3 6. Again do the LCM. 3 3 6. It is divisible by 2. Don't need to directly divide by the 3. To give this concept to your children, that always divide this term with the least possible number. Don't directly switch towards the greater number. So 2 1s are 2. 1 carry 2 6 are 12. 2 8s are 16. Again it is divisible by 2. 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. Again 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. Then 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, 3 7s are 21, and 7 1s are 7. Write on all the factors of 3 3 6. So we have the factors. Firstly, write on the factors separately. 1 2 3 4. Okay, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 4. Okay, then 3 multiplied by 7. I just write on all the factors of this number here. Yes, all the factors of this number here. Now write down your answer in the index notation. How many 2's you have? What is your base? 2. So how many 2's? So just write on first that figure. सबसे पहले वो figure लिखें जो कि base है. हम किसके बारे में लिख रहे हैं? 2. So 2. How many 2's we have? 1 2 3 4. So we have 4 2's. Then how many 3's we have? Only 1 3. Just multiply by 3, or only 1 7. That is your answer. So now we have the part D, that is 3 6 30. Now after doing or seeing, even learning all the parts? I hope so. If you try by your own self, you will be able to do the rest of the parts. So what is need to do now? You do the part D as well as do the review exercise, because how many questions, how more number of questions we will practice, it is more brainstorming, or it's more drilling the concept in our minds. So that is the lecture that contained the concept about the index notation, question number 2. Now in the further lecture, we'll move towards the square root and the cubic root. To update or keep in touch with the more lectures, kindly subscribe the channel.